What to expect when raising an alien chapter for at work. There wasn't a take your kid to work day at the station, Purse, but there was both of us are working and Sonic should not be left home alone day. And since Maddie needed peace and focus for her job, it meant Sonic was spending the day with Tom and Wade.
What's this?
Sonic asked, poking excitedly at various items on Wade's desk. The officer chuckled.
That's a stapler.
He grabbed a loose piece of paper from his desk and demonstrated the stapler's function as Sonic watched, fascinated.
See, it sticks the papers together.
Please don't hurt him.
Tom sighed. Sonic had already moved on to the next distraction, a wheelchair behind one of the desks. He sat down and spun around in it until Tom stopped it, saying he would make himself sick. Sonic would have argued, but he was already feeling a bit dizzy, so he relented. The first call came in not long after Sonic tested out the spinning chair. One of the town's residents had a flat tire and didn't know how to change it on their own, so they had called the station to request help. Sonic begged Tom to let him come until the sheriff finally allowed him to accompany him. While Tom changed the tire, Sonic chatted with the woman who owned the car. Her name was Lily, and she ran a small flowers store in town.
So which type of flower is the coolest?
Sonic asked, his legs swinging energetically as the two sat on the bench. Lily hummed.
I never really thought about it before.
She said honestly.
Snapdragons are pretty interesting, and you can't go wrong with a good dahlia, but the one with the coolest name has to be chrysanthemum.
That is a cool name.
Right.
Tom stood from where he was working on the tire.
All right, Lily, that should be good now. Let me know if anything else goes wrong.
Thank you so much, Tom, and you too, Sonic.
Lily said gratefully, admiring the new tire.
See you too, Rad.
Their next job involved fixing the wooden fence outside the local elementary school. Because it was a weekend, the school was empty, so Tom allowed Sonic to run loose on the playground. After a few minutes of running around, Sonic ended up by Tom's side, watching him fix the fence with curiosity.
So you just have to hit it really hard?
He asked, watching Tom hammer into the wood.
Nope, there's a nail there. It's holding the wood in place.
Tom explained. Sonic listened, rapt, as Tom walked him through the steps of fixing a fence. Ning. On the way back to the station, Tom and Sonic had stopped by a local bakery to pick up bagels for lunch, bringing them back to the station to share with Wade, who had been fielding calls all day.
Yes, they give us extra cream cheese.
Sonic said excitedly, slathering the bagel with the cheese. Tom watched him apprehensively, eating his own modestly cream cheese bagel.
Not so much, Sonic.
He chided.
But it's so good.
Just 'cause it tastes good doesn't mean it's good to eat a pound of it. First lesson I learned it in college.
Wade interjected.
See?
Tom said. Sonic huffed, putting away the rest of the cream cheese and taking a bite of the bagel.
Fine, but I think it needs more cream cheese. I can barely taste it.
He said between chews.
It's taking up half the bagel.
Sonic shrugged.
Well, I don't taste it.
He said petulantly. Tom sighed.
Kids.
He said to Wade.
Yeah, I can relate to that, but I agree with the sentiment.
Wade said.
How was Take Your Hedgehog to Work Day?
Maddie asked as he and Sonic entered, Sonic heading to his room in a blur to get ready for dinner.
Did he get in a lot of trouble?
Just the normal amount.
Tom said. Maddie smiled.
Well, did you have fun?
I didn't, I'm sure he did.
Tom said, hiding his fondness behind contempt. There was another flash of blue. Sonic was back downstairs, still a ball of energy.
So,
He said.
what's for dinner?